Alright, we are not live. We are going to be recording this JV soccer game. It turns out our hotspot was not sufficient.
It wasn't so hot.
It was not so hot. It was like a warm spot. But that's fine.
I don't like the sound of that. A warm spot.
But we are good to go here at JV boys soccer, kicking off their first game against Lewiston.
Ball. Up on the wing. Get on midfield. Go midfield. Connor.
Hear the talk.
Outline your wing.
A lot of talk. Coach is getting everything set. It's always interesting because there's less fans here.
There is.
I'm trying to get this sound.
I'm surprised the coach did not make the varsity boys watch.
I don't think they can.
Yeah,
Really?
Think about
only
it.
100 spectators, and it counts teams, filming crew, game officials, refs.
Yes. So here we are underway. Lewiston. Now this is going to be a tough game against Lewiston. I don't have a scouting report on the JV team from Lewiston, but
I've heard they're 0-2.
oh. But you just know Lewiston soccer. That's. So here they are passing the ball around. We were not able to get a roster for Lewiston, so no offense to any Lewiston parents watching this later. Lewiston, really good passer, moving it up. I'm here with Elliot Shields. Elliot, how you doing?
Pretty good. Been a while since we've been able to do this.
Yes, a veteran from last year and our marathon girl today.
Yeah.
Corey Hawthorne, Lewiston on the breakaway. 21.
Basically, I've been here since 9:15.
Coming in, shot and save. Who's the keeper back there for?
Matt, I don't know his last name, but he is a very, very
Weber?
good goalie.
Weber?
Yes, Mark Weber.
Matt Weber.
No,
Right?
Matt Weber. Sorry about that. Very good goalie.
Ah,
Lewiston moving the ball around.
I think I accidentally took a picture.
It doesn't matter. It's fine.
Sorry, Nate, good luck. Sam Curtis on the way.
And a nice save by Lewiston.
I'm going to be updating the
Push a little wider.
soccer people and to tell them that this will not be live. But we can't all look at our phones at the same time, people. If I'm looking at my phone, that means you, Elliot, calling the game. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm not on my phone. Do not look at me. You can't say everybody. I'm right here.
Well, Corey, you weren't playing the time.
Huh?
We're gonna get our jam on.
Yeah?
We're gonna get in our rhythm.
Really?
Love it, boys.
I'll tell you
So far,
what.
getting the ball down their end. But a little bit back and forth. Lewiston biding their time. There's another breakaway down the right side. Ball across, and that one's going to carry out of bounds.
Hey, good ball movement, White.
What are you going to tell me?
Both teams are doing a good job on defense and offense. So far, both teams have been down each other's side of the field a lot.
Stand up, guys.
They're doing good games.
Go get it.
Corey, shot.
Play through it.
Are you focused on
This is a lot more movement than it was with like football and everything. Because it's soccer. The ball just kind of goes everywhere.
Being a camera person for a soccer game is a full-time job. It's actually a lot harder to talk.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Basketball's pretty easy.
It's usually not hard for me to talk because I'm like,
That's all I know.
I'm me.
Ball up the side.
That ball is coming right at me. Lewiston is fighting pretty hard right now.
Yeah, what you gotta look on Lewiston's. Oh.
Okay.
It looks like you're seeing a lot of good small passing, patience, building up the game from Lewiston.
Definitely.
You're always going to see from these guys in Lewiston. Really good footwork. Good hustle there, though, by number 28. Comes away. He's going to have a breakaway. That is Nate Clifford.
Nate. I know Nate.
Shot. But the goalie's going to easily scoop that one up and come back the other way. Lewiston's changing up the fields. You like to see that.
Of course.
This ball right here, just clear it.
then that just means I should perform. Just kidding. No hate, all love.
There's a nice through ball. But the defender there, number 36, Sam Buckley, knocked it off to the side.
Oh my god, I keep doing that.
It literally doesn't do anything.
It's like Austin Freeman with a great save.
Knocking it out of there. You really, it's dangerous when the ball's in your, defending third. You really don't want the ball there too much.
With the new box rules too, you really don't want to get it out right there.
Do you think the box rules help the offense or the defense? There's only 6 people allowed in on the
But I'm
point.
like, what does the ref do if there's more than 5 people in the box?
Oh wait, hold on. Elliot, what do you think?
I think it's definitely easier for defense to be able to control the ball there. Offense has a lot more area to travel, especially to run into the box after it has been touched. It is a little confusing to get used to. We've been doing a lot of drills, practicing it, but it's going to be interesting this year.
Now, you also, Elliot, you can't make a wall, correct? So what is the rule there?
I think you're only allowed 1 person for kick-ins, especially for corners. I think it's normally the stopper who's protecting, but other than that, I don't think they're allowed at all.
They have to stay apart. Do you know how far apart people have to stay? I know they said no wall, but I didn't know what the...
I'm not really sure. It might have been 10 to 15.
Well, that can't be right, though. 10 to 15 would be too much.
Yeah.
Nice hustle over there by number 1, Connor Grant. Lewiston, nice cross in there, headed, saved.
Now we drop!
Great save right there.
Matt got in the air for that one. Looking around. Other rules are different, so you can only have 6 people on the corner kick. Slide tackling is the other thing.
Yep, and then slide tackling is, can't do that at all, it's a foul now. And then mouth guards are the weird ones. It's going to be a little difficult getting used to that one.
So what's the mouth guard rule?
You can't take it out of your mouth, it has to be centered at all times. I think you can kind of hold it a little bit out of your mouth, but as long as it's centered, it's good. You can't have it basically cross out of your mouth, and then you can't touch it. If you touch it and take it out of your mouth, or if your hands touch it whatsoever, you have to get called off, sanitize your hands. I'm pretty sure you have to clean your mouth guard, and then no one is allowed to sub for you, and then you can't go back in until the play has been stopped.
Oh, it's not serious. Oh, nice. That was a great through ball, but Weber did an awesome job coming out, diving, and shutting that down. So really, that could be a very big changing moment in the game if you're going to play short-handed. Here we go. Weber's trying to build an attack there. That was number 34, Maddox Taylor.
Work back!
Bates getting it out of there. Very good.
Trying to hit Jace Bowden. Lewiston's coming back at us. Oh, nice little pass and a give and a go. Save, and he picked it up. There's also some nice, Declan Giroux made some nice defense there.
Yes.
Oh, that's fine.
So he's another really good defender too. He's had a couple saves already this game.
Stay in this box. When the subs are called, you all go in.
Yeah, the one thing you're going to get against Lewiston is there's going to be a lot of pressure, and there's a lot of players on the team that can finish if they get the chance. I mean, really, Lewiston, you're talking about the best, over the last few years, the best program in the state.
Yeah. But what I've heard so far is that their JV is 0-2, and one of those teams that have lost to is EL.
Right.
And EL is known for not being that great of a
Win it, Hamza!
Well, maybe EL's up.
Maybe.
Hard to say. Oh, another nice save, and the defender there on the back post.
Work up the line, good work!
Curtis? Yeah, that was Curtis that got it out.
Oh yeah, Curtis Musso. Nice job, Curtis. A lot of anxiety though right now if you're the Levitt D or a goalie, and that ball is just so much pressure right now. You really want to get that cleared. So here's the corner kick. Each team's allowed 6 people in the box. Is the goalie count as one of the 6D?
I'm not really sure. They might.
Oh, and a nice header and finish by number 17 from Lewiston. Yeah, I'm even going to get that cleared. So here's the corner kick. Each team's allowed 6 people in the box. Is the goalie count as one of the 6 deep? Alright, Lewiston. And that kind of is just what happens too when the ball's in your end that much. Eventually that pressure's going to get you.
Subs are in for Levitt.
Inadvertent whistle. Now the whistles are different from the refs this year because they're not. Oh, thanks a lot. And we do have a roster now from Lewiston. So that goal, who did I just say scored? I believe it was 17? Nope, because he's a defender. I'm not sure who it was. We'll have to catch the next one. Nice. In there. Lewiston, a good cross. Picked up. That cross was by Aya Mohammed.
Ahmed, keep dropping, Ahmed! Keep dropping, Ahmed!
Ball in. That's going to easily get picked up. Weber's going to have a busy game back there in net.
Very determined goal.
Good, Tanner.
Oh, there's a nice freeway finish. That was number 10. Hamza Nur, the midfielder from Lewiston, punches in and makes it 2-0. Maybe, I don't even know what we have for time here. We can ask maybe
Just under 25.
just under 25 minutes to go in the first half, and it is a 2-0 game. Lewiston has struck a couple times.
Ayub, great ball. Great work together, guys. Great work.
Levitt's going to try and get reorganized there.
Relax.
Looking to build it up. Get into that offense and at least get some offense going. So, Elliot, I know what you said about maybe thinking Lewiston might be down or something, but despite their record, I can tell you Lewiston's not going to be down. There's just so much skill on that team.
Their footwork is really, really great.
Aren't they Class A?
They are Class A, and they're, like I said, they've only lost one time, I believe, in the last couple years. They won state championship. They've been, they did lose one game last year. They got knocked out by Era in the playoffs, but this is a top team. And you're going to see the varsity game tonight. Oh, here we go. Dangerous, very opportunity. Nice save. That was number 21.
Is it senior night for the boys as well?
I believe it is also our senior night for the boys tonight. Nice work. Well defended and knocked out there by number 14, Mustafa Hassan. But Hornets got a throw in here. Where's the other rest of this go? The blow.
I don't know how it got up there.
Get wide!
So one of the things I think when you're playing against a team like Lewiston, it can be difficult. It's a great game to learn. Like you're gonna get. This is how you get better playing teams like this. The speed at which they play the game is difficult. Like not just the speed of the players, but they know what they want to do with the ball. Quick 1-2 touches and passing it and putting it wherever they want to be. Not afraid to do this sort of thing. You know, passing it back, swinging it around.
Patience and don't get worried about it. Fight until the very end and have a good game on you.
Oh, here, this could be a mistake. Number 28 center right down. Can't quite get there.
Ahmed, draw!
Here, Hornets getting a chance to get a little bit of pressure going.
Yeah, come on!
And that was 38. Logan Barabee was trying to chase that down.
Abdullah, get wide. Get wide. Now, Abdullah, run.
Well, if you get to the boys, you're going to get a chance to come back, stay in this game. But I will say again, like, a learning experience. You don't get better without playing the best. And when it comes to soccer in the state of Maine,
Way to be an option.
Lewiston is the best. Oh, that was a great little 1-2.
Now we're dropping. Now we're dropping.
But Weber's able to scoop it up.
Abdullah. Good, Mustafa. Way to be there.
Subs.
Sub.
Going in for Levitt.
Wave of new players coming in.
Defender on this side. Riley. Riley. Brandon's in the center. Brandon, get in the center.
All right, so we'll see if they can get some fresh legs, make a difference on the field.
Win that, Abdullah. Come on, man.
Here we go. Clifford again. Fighting. Defense there by number 14. Mustafa.
Good, Hamza. Good talk.
And here we come back the other way. Oh, tried to go with the 2 ball. Ends up back in the player. He's going for the nutmeg there, but nice defense by number 6. Brandon Boley. Corey, what was who was the best team in girls soccer you guys played, do you know?
I cannot recall. It was freshman year.
Good shot and save. So like the Lewiston girls are good, but they're not in the same level as the Lewiston boys. I don't know if like
I don't even remember playing Lewiston, to be honest with you, when I like my freshman year.
Yeah, you probably
Nice win, Abdullah.
being normally they're since they're Class A and we're
I think Oxford Hills is really good.
so normally we
But
would,
Oxford Hills is usually good at a lot of sports.
and usually you would only see like a Lewiston and Oxford Hills in the preseason. But with the kind of COVID schedule, we're playing only teams that are close to us, which means like Lewiston, Auburn, Poland.
EL was pretty good too. We played EL. And they have some really strong players. I dance with actually one of their players. Her name's Madison, and she's amazing.
Shot was wide.
Very aggressive, very dangerous.
She was dangerous out there.
By the way, we don't say aggressive, we say dangerous.
So I was explaining to this Corey last night is,
Oh gosh, are we going to debate about this again?
Elliot, I'm going to ask you, what position on the field would you say a player who's dangerous plays?
Probably more midfield or striker.
Because when you say dangerous, what are you referring to?
Players that would have them.
Go, Mustafa. Good pass.
Go with your instinct. Nope, go with your instinct. You're right. Just keep talking.
The ones that would have the most would oppose the biggest threat to the opposing team. So the
AJ, wide, right?
Fast and get the ball out.
Wider,
get the ball in the
AJ.
side.
What's
I don't know how you define dangerous, but
what it comes down to in the game of soccer, kids, and I'm going to tell you this. The winner of the game is who scores the most goals. What's the most dangerous thing you can do? Score goals. So a defender's not dangerous.
Davis, I forgot how.
You forgot how you win in soccer? Oh, here we go. Love it, getting a little offense going. Chances. What did you forget how to do?
No, I didn't forget how to do anything. I forgot that you have to always be right.
Did you not appreciate the kids reference?
The kids reference?
I'm calling you a kid.
Oh, I don't care if you call me a kid. I am a kid. I look like one too. People always ask me if I'm like 12. And I'm like, nah, I'm 16.
Meanwhile, Lewiston, still up attack. Hornets? Alright, so they gave up a couple early goals here, but they're still staying with it. Hustling up and down the field.
Win it.
There's a little tumble.
Nope. there.
Hey guys, hustle in, hustle in.
Oh, it is the sanitation break. That's what's going on. I was afraid there was a penalty call there, but.
Do you want to work the camera now?
Sure. We're going to switch. This is going to involve you guys switching your headsets without getting tangled too.
That's alright.
This is causing.
That's always been tangled.
Yeah. Well, you know, maybe before the varsity game, we're going to untangle everything. Mr. LaRoche sending the balls
No,
back.
we should actually tangle it all up and leave it for half. Just leave it for all of them to.
Yes, oh, actually, I asked how much time's gone by, but it actually shows right here on the screen. 20 minutes and 41 seconds. So I assume that, well, now the clock stops, so I guess it won't be as correct. But.
Yeah. Damn thing. Damn thing.
Lewiston players gathered up a little bit.
Can't do that with a whistle in your mouth.
So when they get this break, it seems like they also getting a chance to coaches talk it over, figure out what you want to do. It's very different for soccer, where usually there's no timeouts. But it's got a big, now, Levitt this year, tons of people coming out for the soccer team.
Yes.
Elliot, you are one of those players on the soccer team.
Yes.
But as I understand it, because there were so many, there's kind of a rotation of which games you're in.
Yes, so I'm pretty sure it is only JV that is split into a home team and away team. So if you look at the roster right now, you'll see that Gavin for the home team, Gavin Terrio, he is number 19. But for away, I am also number 19, so we just have to share those numbers. He has the green jersey, I have the white. So I will only play away games and he will only play home games.
And there's a few other people I see on the roster in a similar boat. Which means you haven't had your first game of the season yet.
Not yet. Next Saturday, October 10th, against Poland.
Alright.
Nice. Corey, see you staring at your phone. How's that going? Are you focused on the game?
Yeah.
We're good.
What's happening in the game? Nothing's happening. Corey, you paying attention to the game? Yeah.
It doesn't mean I can't get on you.
Yeah, I know. I still remember my freshman year. I was writing something down on a piece of paper because we were like, you said we could take notes on our laptop, but my laptop was like dead, I believe, and so I was writing it down. And I guess you thought I was on my phone, so you came up to me and you're like, ah! And then I was just like, what? And you're like, oh, I thought you were on your phone. And I was just like,
I do enjoy
catching people on their phone.
catching people. Just catching people.
It's gonna get to the point where you're gonna be like around someone very random and you're you're on your phone.
I kind of left that one wide open.
Looks like we got the restart on a goal kick here for Hornets. And we are ready to roll. Now that break, so that break in the game was much longer than the break last night in the girls' game. Those breaks were like 30 seconds and then restart. There was no like coaching huddle up, any of that. Back in my day when I coached, we never stopped the game for anything. Of course, there wasn't a global pandemic, so that
I don't
changes
believe
things.
there was a sanitation break for the girls yesterday.
No, they were. But what I'm saying is they were really quick. They stopped it, they brought the balls over, sanitized it, and then they just started right up. Most of the players stayed right in place. Although, Corey, that does bring into question how closely you were paying attention to the game last night.
I guess I just don't remember.
There you go, Ahmed, good.
I was
Lewis,
gonna say because I didn't.
Connor, not a defender, that is on defense.
now Lewiston, bringing it around, swinging around the back. They're trying to. What you're trying to do here is pull the Hornets up, and the Hornets are not buying it. If you look back at Levitt, they're just going to let Lewiston pass it around.
Maybe I thought it was just a normal time.
Hey, now speed it up, come on.
There are no timeouts. That's what I'm saying.
No, one time we had a timeout during one of my games.
Wait.
I mean, there's stuff for injury.
I just had flashbacks to the basketball season last year where the camera got hit a couple times. There again.
It could happen at any time.
Happened twice.
Come on, make a good throw. Wait, Gavin, there you go, that's it. Stay patient. There you go.
There's play here. Lewis is looking to.
That's better, relax.
AJ, wide, AJ.
But I think what they're doing is they are just keeping the masks low.
AJ, right there. That's where we need you.
Because the players on the bench all have masks, obviously. On both benches.
Makes it a little hard to catch your breath after a game.
Oh, when you have to throw the mask right on when you
Yeah.
come out? Yeah, I can imagine it'll be a little tough.
I don't understand why you have to put it on when you go to the sidelines, though, because you're still outside. You just move to the side. And you're just standing.
That's why you take a long water break.
So the other thing though too is you're sitting on a bench in close proximity to people.
No, you don't have to be on the bench.
Okay, one in the
We're not going to fight about COVID rules.
Talking
Thumbs
about
up, thumbs up.
never fight about COVID in Mr. Davis.
Well,
You
not,
have to be right.
actually, I do have to be right, but this is not so much my have to be right as the this MPA and all the schools are taking COVID really seriously. So the goal is to get as many games in as possible,
Good,
but
Mustafa.
without worrying about the spread. So I think most of the players are happy to do wear masks on the bench or do whatever if that means we get to play games. Nice clear there by the Hornets. I don't think, was it 39 or 29? Because Gavin Holbrook. He's also got the sunglasses and the headband going. Stylish.
I noticed that. I was like, wow.
Good.
Stylish out there.
He is, and he's
Hey, that's the right ball, though.
Soccer is a game of kind of fashion statements.
Few subs going in for Levitt.
So it's football. Like I was watching just before this at the football game. I was like, wow, they look like they really put themselves together.
To prepare for it. Well, especially like I feel like normally in football, you can't even really tell who the players are. But now in the 7-on-7 with no helmets or pads or anything.
But they still like try to get all stylish.
Oh, there's a really nice cross and deflected up. I love it. Deflected out again. Jammed up in there. Now they need to get that on. There we go. See if we can get a little counter going. Foul call. That's going to be a direct. Love
Drop. Drop.
Sam, take it. Ready, go up. Austin, run on right now. Push up.
Are you going to hold your mouth?
Here, both coaches calling out. I'm not sure what the foul was, though.
Are there any swings on this game?
I don't believe we have any this year. I'm not really sure.
Do you think everybody's either varsity or JV?
Yeah.
Lewiston making some nice short little passes here. See if they can get like chasing around and pull them out of position.
Forward, and then Mustafa can carry the ball into that space.
That Hornets playing pretty steady back. Lewiston trying to penetrate. Nice clear. Another thing that's key in these games is when you're playing a team that is, well, let's be honest, it's better than you, and the ball is pinned a lot, it's really important for the forwards on those times when it's cleared to be able to win.
Bring it up the field again.
Yep. Because you've got to get a chance for the defense to just clear out and reset.
You have to give the defense a
Yep. And it's hard in the forwards because you might only have like two of you, like in this game, a lot of times you see there's just two guys up, so they need to be the ones that just hustle and win the ball.
Because at the same time, the defense is doing everything. They're just trying to move back and forth to hit the ball. And they're not really doing anything. They're just there. So they have to take their chance and bring it up the field to get a little bit faster.
What position did you play, Corey?
I played midfield and forward.
Which did you prefer?
Well, I would prefer forward, but doing throwing is kind of my thing, so she always put me in the middle.
For the big flip.
Yeah. But she would also put me forward to try to get it, like, across it. Like, she would have me cross it to the other forward. That was fun.
Here's Lewiston. Back and forth, really playing lateral. You're going to look penetrate.
Thumbs up.
That's one difference between Lewiston, and I think especially most JV teams, even varsity teams, is how willing they are to pass the ball backwards and sideways and just take their time. They're not in this.
Nate working on 2 people.
Yeah. So they don't mind that. Even that pass, a nice cross. They really, it's like using the whole area of the field instead of just going straight. Because a lot of times what happens is teams just go straight up and down.
And they say we do have some nice scenery going on. I don't know if it's football colors. I've said this the past 2 days.
That's nice. The clouds back there.
Yeah.
See if Elliot can
Well,
do
like
it.
they're cool clouds. Like, yes, they're kind of dark at the bottom, but they're cool.
It is.
When they
You're there, Abdullah.
Elliot, hopefully we don't miss a goal here, but it is a great camera shot, and it was important. Nice. It's a beautiful day here at Levitt High School.
Sadly, can't see too much of Bear Mountain right now.
Elliot, you spent a lot of time up Bear Mountain.
Oh yes, have the fastest time up. 26:49.
From your house?
Not from my house, from the normal trail.
Hey guys, that's happening because the ball's too slow, right? Slow pass, and now we're in the front.
No, I know. There's so many things you
It's so
can't.
tempting because it's like what a nice normal person would do and they can't.
I saw Paige Mayu, and I hadn't seen her in a while, and you have to do the weird thing when you haven't seen somebody, and you're like, oh, we can't really approach each other.
Yeah, we can't.
Like, I'm just gonna.
Like it's funny meeting like my friends' parents and stuff like that. It's like when I go over, I'm like,
Everybody's
like if I
little.
see someone in public, I'm like,
Oh, here we go. Here we get a chance. He can pop it through. Couldn't quite find the lane.
he's on a roll right now. Nate is.
Yeah, he is.
He's really working hard.
And I
You
think
can
what
tell.
he was looking for a passing lane to try to drop a through ball to Logan, but he must not have had the space to get it by the Lewiston defender. Yeah, it's also awkward like when there were new teachers at school and you meet somebody for the first time.
And you're like,
You're like, hey, we're just
you did a little wave,
yes,
a little
stand
like a
up.
shark fin.
Here we have Levitt's got, I believe it. Yep, it is a direct.
Put your hand up, Sam.
Calling out the play. Levitt players on the move. Ball's crossed in.
Good, shoot.
Couldn't quite get the big one. Actually couldn't see. It was a little straight in front.
Hey, drop.
That's the most pressure we've had on their goalie, I think. I didn't actually see what happened. So my view was obstructed there by the Lewiston coaches, but I know it was crossed and didn't know what happened. There's another foul, no direct.
Abdullah, get back.
Are we gonna find a cooler name for Buzz Media?
Riley,
Sports?
pitch down.
Buzz Media Sports.
Yeah, we need to find a cooler
A little
name.
more.
Buzz Media International.
Well, but no,
I don't know.
Buzz Media International is what we can do if we get some video from like an exchange student or something. That's another brand. But Buzz Media Sports, I don't know.
Now come back to center. Come back to center. Yep.
Thumbs up. Challenge that.
Something unique.
And we're up. And we're
Here,
up.
Lewiston's going back
And we're up.
the other way. Nice defense there by number 2. Yep.
You're going in for.
Declan again, hustling back.
Declan and I have a very funny story. We went to daycare together because our mom.
Hey, Josh, get high. Leave that for the
I've
midfield.
known this kid forever. And Alan and he was like, oh my god, remember back in daycare?
Nice, all the way back.
Good friend, old friend.
That's all the pressure is.
Only one in the box, and you guys spread out.
Drop.
Subs go.
Go.
Get some more subs popping in for Levitt.
Yeah, they like kick
And
half of the
Lucy.
people out.
Yeah, they're doing like
Half of
the
the people in.
big team. A lot of turnout for the soccer program. I like to see those numbers up. It's good. Lewiston again. Gonna pass it around. Keep the ball right on the ground. Switching it up the field.
Josh, make that run.
No, don't drop yet, Brandon. He is gone. Man up.
Lucian's very well.
Yeah. Well, and I think
They
what
just like to work our players.
yep. And they do it so calmly. Like it's not tiring them out at all.
Yeah. It's almost like a football game. Like with certain
Go,
plays and
Logan,
that
chip
type
it
of thing.
through! Sonny!
And what you can see too, like with
Be loud.
a lot of the African immigrant population of Lewiston, like from Somalia and other places, what you I know for years what you'd see in every park, those guys are just playing all the time.
Oh yeah.
And all ages playing together and just working on their game,
And
working
they're
on their
amazing
skills.
at sports.
Yeah.
Just
Well,
because of so much of that practice.
exactly. That's what it is. It's like, and I think that the one thing I remember years ago watching people of different ages practicing, and like as you're a kid, if you can learn to play against adults, then when you go play kids your age, it's gonna make a big difference. So you can see that playoff and how well they just control the ball with their feet.
Yeah.
Hey, we're dropping.
And then you can also tell the Lewiston very well coached. Like you can, well, actually, you probably can pick it up on camera here, but you can hear the coaches yelling out, telling them exactly what they want to do.
Never your job.
Looking
Never
for
that can't happen.
looking for runs.
Great, Brandon, go. Wait, you ready to come back, though? Go, Brandon, go. Play as deep as you can.
Meanwhile, you can hear the other coaches also making some calls. Though.
You have to be a little careful about that, especially like in the football games. I'm glad they did huddles because normally at a football game, it's so loud that they can just scream whatever they want and no one will hear, but like no
Right.
one's talking and no one's here, so it's like
Yes.
you have to be quiet on what you're going to tell your
Yes. The one thing from a coaching perspective is
Ready, Josh?
in a loud game, it's really hard to talk to the players on the far side of the field.
yeah.
But with these current conditions, you can tell anybody anything you want. I know there were times when I'd have to yell at the players playing like center mid to tell the people on the other side what I wanted them because I knew they couldn't hear.
Yeah, that was happening before. I had to go like all around the other side and the coach was like, can you tell them to switch?
Yes.
Like, they can't. They're not paying attention.
Yeah, it was Tanner that told him, and he
We get some more subs going. Lewiston's getting ready to take corner, so this would be again the 6 players in the box allowed. I believe after contact, more people can go in the box. Here's a nice ball, header, and cleared out.
There we go, perfect.
I don't know who the defender was there on that clear, but that was a nice
That
play.
was a very nice play.
Elliot, did you catch who that was?
I did not.
Uh-oh, we got somebody down for the Hornets. And we're waiting for the to get cleared out. Nice clear out, and the ref's going to stop the clock. He's back up on his feet. Lewiston player number 23.
Good sportsmanship.
Out of the cam. Gellhard? Oh, I apologize. I apologize to any Lewiston people watching this. I'm doing my best with the name. But anyway, good sportsmanship helping the other player up, although he is still in, coming off the field. 36, Sam Buckley. And we are back at it now.
Very good sportsmanship with number 23. Always about to see her.
Balls in, another looking to get out, but Lewiston's charging hard. Lewiston's swinging it back to the defense. Rally back to that 17, Muhammad there for Lewiston. A lot of times they play it back to him, and then he kind of sees where he wants to go and set it up.
Good ball, Hamza. Good ball. Great look.
Max is getting himself a game.
Davis, are you on your phone not paying attention to the game?
Now here's the key, Corey.
Oh, here's the key. And you have to be the good one. The key is that you're the good one. There's no key.
Gentura was checking in to find out why we weren't live, and I had to tell him that the phone did not have enough. The MBSs, I don't know what MBSs are. Ellie, are you a computer person?
Nope.
Millibyte for something. There's a certain
Millibert.
It shows you what you're streaming at. I don't even know if it's at MBS. There's some letters and there's a number, and if the number's too low, it doesn't work. That's my very highly technical explanation. The highest number we can get is like, sometimes we get like 10 or 12, which is like perfect. If you're like 3 or 4, you can do it, and it's like, we were at 1.2, which is definitely not going to get you a live stream. So I don't know, maybe we need a better hotspot. I don't know if the devices are better than a phone. Or if we need to work. We need a really long wire from the school. Let's see what we can do. That ball stays inside of Lewiston. Nice cut back there by number 6. Tanner Ansel. Drops it. Lewiston sends a nice cross. But nothing that Matt Weber can't handle.
Go get it, Matt! Come on!
Again!
Oh, and there's that.
Hey guys, good half. Muscle off.
Nice work. And now, is this still 2-0?
I believe so, yeah.
2-0, so...
Switch again, can't you be on camera this time?
I think we're doing a pretty good job, to be honest with
Maybe we can... Well, you know what? I feel like we should...
you. I think it's Davis' turn.
So then who's gonna go for the last quarter?
I feel like that's it is. Is you can do the next 20, Corey has the last 20. That's my executive decision. I don't really run camera because I'm kind of the talent. So...
If you're the talent, why do you keep asking Gentura so many questions then?
I'm the talent, but I don't want to do it.
So here's the thing, like I'm the on-air talent, like I talk and I fill time up and things like that, but like running technical things, not really kind of my speed.
Oh, really?
Right.
It's not your speed?
Yeah, I'm not the on-air talent. Like I'm not the behind. I am the on-air talent. I'm not the like behind-the-scenes magical person that.
See, what do we do for halftime now? What do we zoom in on? Let's get a quick zoom in on the ball.
Yeah. You can zoom on the ball. This is a good time to get some crowd theme.
No, I just figured
Maybe some hand sanitizer.
Guys over their hands. Yep, we do have ample hand sanitizer. Mr. Holmes, zipping across the field.
I might stay for the varsity game if they let me. So I have nothing to do. Who's doing it? Isn't it just Kaylee?
No, well, here's the thing. I don't know. We'll have to see about having people up there.
Yeah.
They can use
Because
their
Kaylee
Kaylee said she was doing it.
Kaylee and Mr. Hathaway and Sawyer are up.
Oh, Sawyer. That makes more sense.
So I don't know when Elliot there too, 4 reaches our max. But what you might be able to do is operate the other camera from outside the booth.
It's gonna be chilly.
Well, somebody might be able to operate the other one. That's the other camera that, because we'll have one camera up high, we can get another camera kind of in a different spot on the stands or something.
Would they let me in? Alright, I think I could do that.
Yeah, if you were fine running the other one, then I think that's, we'll have to check with Mr. Holmes on the number of people we can have in that booth. Some quick zooming around the field. Zoom, the leaves are changing. Elliot, you missed a great race earlier.
Yeah, I heard.
Came in 3rd place.
Out of how many people?
I think there were 7 faculty, but 3 that ran and 4 that walked. So, no, Miss Bean.
You came in 3rd?
I came in 3rd. Also, I cheated extensively.
That's what I meant. You came in 3rd and cheated.
Yeah, all right. So, Mr. Netto, yes, I cheated. Yes, I still came in 3rd. I did get an early start from Williamson.
Yeah.
But I knew Fitzsimmons' 5K time is like 10 minutes faster than me.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't cheat for myself. I cheated for the fans. I knew they wanted to see.
Really? What fans?
They wanted to see a closer race, so I was trying to help them out by.
Well, that was very courteous of you.
Yeah, I was just trying to make it competitive.
You're such a good person.
But I did decide on my lonely drive home this afternoon that I need to get in shape, and I'm never gonna beat Fitzsimmons. He's way faster than me, but I'm pretty sure I can train and beat DeGon. So that's my goal now. is Breedy Gone. Breedy Gone, if you ever watch this game, you should know that you have been challenged. I need maybe 6 months. I need some time.
I'm thinking like 12 for you.
Yeah, you're gonna have to wait a year. 6 months, it'll be winter.
No, it's fine. I bet you she doesn't like running in the cold, and I like running in the cold. So.
Oh, she's pretty fast. I think you'll have quite a challenge.
Well, we'll see. Our if we compared our PRs, and they were actually pretty close, but the problem is that she is at her peak, and I am not. And that was my best time. Very competitive with her.
What was the course?
Now, technically, I did set a PR today, but that's by cutting off extensive amounts of the course.
So I don't do cross country or track, and I've always heard the word PR. What does it stand for?
Personal records.
That's what
So
I
on,
thought. Okay.
So
I
I
didn't know
ran.
if it was something different, but
So I ran my fastest 5K, but it's because there's loops in the woods, and you're supposed to do like the big loop and then the little loop, and I just decided that some of those little loops weren't for me.
You took coach's cutoffs?
Yeah, I took a couple of those. Plus I got Williamson to say go. Well, what he did is I talked to him ahead of time.
so it wasn't your fastest 5K because you didn't even run a 5K. No, you did not set a new PR. I just caught you.
If you look at the timers, my name is on that sheet, and the time that it says next to my name is faster than I've ever run a 5K. It was also the shortest 5K I've ever run by I think several Ks. I'm not sure.
So what, are you gonna run the camera now?
No one.
I was you doing it again, and I keep going.
I like the debate over the camera too.
But we're not debating over it. We're debating who does it.
Right. What's important is that you two work it out and that somebody runs the camera, and that somebody's not me.
Do you think David should do it?
I think so.
If anybody in the chat says it, then I will.
No, there's no chat.
Well,
Comments count as chat.
they can, when this is posted later, if they think that I should have run the camera, then I will.
I personally will go comment on that video.
I'm gonna post a little story.
Got one.
Quick
Show people
Instagram
what's
story.
going on. Oh, not me. Sorry, sorry. All right, so we are getting ready for the second half of the JV game. It is not live streamed due to us, our hotspot not giving us bandwidth, but it's 2-0 Lewiston. This game is going to be posted as soon as we can get some internet, possibly right after the game, if not after the varsity game. So here we go, game starting.
Relax, relax. You know what they're doing. I don't like it. No, I said it has to get cold in the winter. I just like celebrating my team every
No, we got the gram. I'm posting on the Instagram right now.
Like right now.
Who's higher? Shift over, Gavin.
Yes, center.
There it is.
Yeah.
Yep, good shuffle on it. Drop it, cover, drop it, cover, drop it, cover.
Hey, we got 8.
2-0 game's not bad. What I really would love to see is them punching a goal.
That's the threat.
Yes.
Up here, that's the threat. Threat stand
I
up.
see him. Mom, we need you here. We need you here.
You're like, oh, okay.
Keep it going that way, Ahmed. Keep it going.
Levis playing very well. Like they're playing very disciplined.
For our very first game, yes, we're looking very good.
That's another issue too. Like we, Lewiston's played a couple of games, and with the schools closing, that also means there's no sports. Uh-oh. Got a little danger here from Lewiston. It's a nice cross in. Robert's gonna come out. Which means that we were not able to practice for a week. So the boys had Thursday and Friday this week.
Friday was a very wet practice.
Oh, I'm sure.
Very cold too.
And then you're right back at it. So it's hard. Again, you're playing a really good team who has played games and has been practicing every day. When you're just coming back, it's a tough adjustment.
I keep thinking it's Sunday.
But it's,
I keep thinking it is Sunday. That's a problem.
well, maybe a problem if you shot tomorrow. Here, Lewiston with a short corner, shot fired, headed. Oh, we need somebody to get it clear.
Ref is in the way. It's not the first time
Another corner
in
kick.
Buzz Media history.
Do you think the refs stopped this?
No. I do not believe the refs
To
watched
see,
it.
like, if we've said anything.
I mean, no, I don't.
Have you guys ever made fun of a ref?
Of course.
I don't make fun of refs. We don't make fun of refs on Buzz
Oh, of
Media.
course you don't, Davis. You're perfect.
Corey, you know, when we're doing Buzz Media, we're representing the school. We can't be like taking shots out. Here we go. Levitt's got a
But
chance.
if, like you said, that was like a bad call. Like, if you could keep them. Ooh, that was not a good one.
Ooh, that didn't feel well. But he's trying to walk it off.
I think that and getting your cleat stepped on does not feel good.
He's right back at it, though. He's at it.
Okay, you two spread out.
He's also getting a hit to the chest, really. He's just not feeling out of you.
Nice good Curtis. Nice stop, Curtis. Gets the ball out quickly. Coming up this side. There, that was number 18.
Nathaniel
Oh,
Bell.
that was Nathaniel.
That's a good stop.
I will criticize the refs when they make a bad call, but not. I think you gotta be like, it's tough being a ref.
If you've never been to a hockey game in person, then if you've been to one, you definitely have booed the refs before.
Yep.
I'm not a big ref booer.
Hockey refs are different.
Depends on, yeah, hockey refs are
Right.
definitely.
It's part of the crowd experience.
Yeah.
I feel like it's tough being a ref.
It definitely is, because the entire time, if I was a judge, I'd be like, I kind of have to be nice. Like, you can't be like, I would feel bad like calling something, because then I know people would be like, no, that did not happen.
See, I have no problem. I don't mind if you have a ref that calls everything or a ref that calls not a lot, as long as they're consistent. Like
Yeah,
if
I
you,
agree with that. Or if they're actually being fair with it.
Yep. And you can learn pretty quick. Like, are they letting us get away with a little bit of pushing?
Because sometimes,
That's good.
because sometimes, yes, they're consistent, but also it's with a certain team that they can be consistent.
Yes.
Like,
Oh, here we get a breakaway. He's gonna fire. That's wide.
Look like Logan.
38, Logan Barabee. Get a little pressure on there. Yeah. Consistency's important.
Subs going in for Levitt.
Another wave. Get some fresh energy here for the Hornets.
Ayu, make sure you're stretching. Hamdi, you gotta play higher. Hamdi, higher.
Ball's back in.
I'm gonna say the clouds look really thin.
Thumbs up, pressure!
Austin pulling right there for Levitt.
Taking it back, going the other way. Sending a nice through ball. Cleared by
Getting it out of there.
Declan. Nice job, Declan.
Good run, Mustafa.
Nice cross. Hornets got plenty of defenders there. Taking it out. Nice football put back in there by not a lot of strong opportunities for either team this half. I mean, neither team's had a lot of good shots on goal opportunities. Yeah.
Yeah, there was a lot of shots on goal last night at the girls' game.
2 subs going in for Levitt.
I think you're going to see a lot of back and forth action tonight with the boys' game.
Your mistake. Covering the guy. You're telling them.
Although it's weird to say tonight because a lot of people probably are watching this and it's tomorrow or some future day. Or maybe it's last night. Start thinking about timing.
Or even after it's posted.
I mean, I think I'm going to post it after this game, but if I can't do it fairly quickly, I won't. because we'll have to be getting ready for the varsity. So
Varsity
when you
game
say
is
it's Sunday, many people may be watching it on Sunday, Tony. You might be feeling what our viewers are feeling as they watch this game.
Maybe I am. True fan at heart.
Up the shoe!
I think that might be it.
I like to hear music playing somewhere.
Yeah, no, I think it's definitely over there. I think they're
The boys. Ball's up high. Weber picks it up.
Drop the seat, drop!
Great game back there.
Yes.
Goes to the big throw.
He's a great goalie, very determined.
Is he just weird? Does he look like the ginger from Harry Potter?
Oh, you gotta watch the offsides. And kind of blocker.
Logan and Gavin right there, great teamwork. Back to Logan.
He's gonna put that in the, put it in the middle.
Carter, time!
Nice boot by the Lewiston goal.
Hamza, here!
Philip, don't change.
Good,
Let the
Hamza.
striker
That was
change.
good.
Philip. Center
Flush
mid.
into the wide.
Back. You're not afraid.
And
It's in!
that is in. It hit the flag and it stayed in bounds. He was headed out of bounds until it hit the
Curtis
flag.
gets to it first.
What I've noticed about Lewiston is that they've been really good at stopping the ball before it goes out.
Oh,
Like they
I
like
don't
tap
know
it.
what
and
just
it's
happened right
perfect.
there.
yep. Number 7.
What do you do with that?
Hamdi Mohammed just tried for the bite, but couldn't quite connect. Would have been a spectacular goal right there. So for Buzz Media Sports, maybe we need to be. Oh, what
Buzz
a nice
Media
finish
Sports
there. Hold on, that was number 21.
Logan.
Was it 21 this year? Maybe.
I was looking at
If
you.
so,
You
it's-
were gonna tell me something.
If so, is Ayab Mohammed. Believe with the goal there to make it 3-0. That was a nice finish. It's dangerous having somebody standing on like inside the 6-yard box there. Oh, so you have like you could go with the initials.
Buzz Media Sports Network, so
BSP.
BMS.
BMSP.
yeah.
It's
It's hard to pronounce.
Maybe we should put that up on the Instagram. We could put up a poll. But if I'm going to put up a poll, what does that mean you need to do? You need to commentate on the game.
Well,
Corey, I just like yelling at you.
Instead of
Um,
you did freshman history class too. No, instead of doing a poll, what
Love it on the
you should do is
attack.
you should-
not a poll, but a suggestion box.
Yeah, that should be called Buzz Media
Nice little through ball. But was it able to show that?
Oh, we had Connor on that one. That's the guy. Time, Phil. When it was bouncing off
Send him. Relax, Phil. Relax. Patience, Phil.
I'm not doing that.
Jake, watch at your back.
Not right now.
No, I was too distracting and I realized I did it wrong and
Have another seltzer.
Hickson, I know. You know the problem is I always have seltzer, but then I have my mask on so I don't drink it. Hickson's in charge of social media, so I'm just going to tell her.
Oh, she is. She's
I'm
in
just,
charge of social media.
yeah, as you can see, I don't know if you noticed last night, she put
She posted me today. I'm like crouched on the ground.
whenever you see a post that's mocking me, that's always Miss Hickson taking shots at me. Yeah. Actually, she was taunting me a lot because she put up a poll about me predicting whether or not I'd win the race today. But surprisingly, 50% of the viewers thought I'd win, and I disappointed them. Really, I like to think that.
And he cheated.
I know. But if you add in the cheating, I really disappointed everybody.
He cheated.
What was the course like?
It was the
It
normal.
was funny too because I told Parkin, I'm like, he's probably cutting through the woods right now, and I was right.
the Gone was shocked when she came out the second lap and I was ahead of her. She didn't understand how that had happened since she was ahead of me.
Oh, so is it the Nordic loop? Like for the Nordic races then?
I don't know what the Nordic races is.
Just an outlap, except minus the coach's cut off.
Next time you do a race, they're gonna have to put that picture of you with the mustache.
Oh.